what quarterback you'd want to start a franchise with outside of Patrick Mahomes, I think it is clear that what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Lead. Your host, as always, Harley Dugan. We're here to react to a first take video. This is via Stephen A. Smith, and they're talking about who would you pick outside of Patrick Mahomes to be your franchise quarterback. Now, as Texans fans, we're pretty biased on this response. And as a football fan, I'm sure a lot of answers were probably CJ Stroud. I could see some other answers being Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, hell, maybe someone else that's young, new, and fresh. And what's new, young, and fresh? That's CJ Stroud, ladies and gentlemen. Talk about a guy that threw himself into MVP conversations. I believe he is definitely in the conversation as somebody outside of Mahomes. Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking the potential in the future of CJ Stroud. We're going to get more into this as we react to the clip from Stephen A. Smith, and it's about a good 2.5 minute clip, so bear with me. Make sure you are liking the video, smash that like button, easiest smash of your life. Go down in the comment section, let me know what quarterback are you taking outside of Patrick Mahomes for your franchise, for the future. What quarterback are you taking outside of Patrick Mahomes? I know a lot of Texans fans are going to throw in CJ Stroud, and I get it. You know, we're biased, and I love it, but I also don't think it's a biased answer either. I think it's an actual legitimate answer, so y'all can see where Stephen A. Smith is going to go here. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Again, appreciate every single one of y'all that has liked, commented, subscribed. So we are going to react to the video. If y'all like the new shirt, man, check it out. You know, Rockets Margaritaville. It's not for sale at their shop. You got to find it. I found it and I got it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Make sure you go down in that comment section. Let me know who are you picking. And if you got a brain fart, just drop a swarm. You know that we're always swarming here in Htown. Let me see if I can get this video working. There we go.
Let's look at CJ Stroud. Third quarterback in the last 50 years to lead the NFL in both passing yards per game and touchdown to interception, turnover ratio.
Yep.
What are you talking about? This brother had a 157 passer rating in his first playoff game against the #1 ranked defense in the NFL, which is Cleveland. We saw what the man did during the regular season. And by the way, Mike T is younger than Jordan Love. I mean, what are you talking about? You brought
cheaper.
Younger and cheaper. You of all people, as cheap as you are, you actually gonna sit up there and say that somebody who is more expensive, older, and on top of it all, didn't have the numbers that CJ Stroud had, or somebody
Stephen
you would
A.
take.
Stephen A. Ask him about this. Last year, it was Justin Herbert.
You do change it up.
He's up on Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert's still in the family. I got Ella, Jacob, Justin, and Jordan. Now, they changed. It's Deion Sanders. They changed. And by the way, Ella and Jacob, they aren't salary cap friendly. But let's go back to that Dallas game. That was a knockout punch. They went up and down the field against a really good Dallas Cowboy defense. We talk about all their struggles.
Aaron Jones running the football helped a lot.
No doubt about it.
All right, then.
Yeah, but Houston didn't run the ball last year?
Houston didn't run the ball.
They didn't run the ball that much might take.
With Bobby Slowick, Houston didn't run the ball. That's why they went out and got Joe Mixon. Houston was about CJ Stroud from start of the season to the finish of the season.
You got to know how to take the L, Mike. I got RC with me.
He's changed. CJ Stroud. Hey, CJ Stroud changed an entire organization.
I like CJ Stroud. It's not. This is not against CJ Stroud, but what I'm saying is, when you look at what Jordan Love did after sitting for 2 years and the platform he has now, to me, like, when you look at those young skill players, when we're talking about them in November into the playoffs, they're going to be unstoppable on offense, not just this year, but going forward. And they got the one piece they needed, Jordan Morgan, the left tackle. I think
so down with Diggs. It's wide out with Stroud throwing the football. I mean, that's not a big deal. 2010 to 2023, 43 quarterbacks were drafted. 43. One of them won a playoff start as a rookie. One is C.J. Stroud.
I mean, the facts are right here. They are laid out. Mike Tannenbaum definitely picked Jordan Love, which I don't really disagree with a Jordan Love pick, but I think there's a better pick here. And I think the better pick is the one highlighted by both CJ Stroud, by both Ryan Clark and Stephen A. Smith. It is CJ Stroud. I think this is the better pick. I think, younger, they mentioned cheaper. I don't care about cheaper, but he's younger, right? What you saw from him his rookie year, I mean, absolutely amazing numbers from him. And again, was thrown in the MVP conversations immediately as a rookie going into week 8, week 9, week 10. It was like, oh my God, CJ Stroud, this is the dude. Could he be in the conversation for MVP? And he absolutely was. And then we look at Jordan Love. This is Jordan Love's third year in the league. He was granted 2 years to learn under Aaron Rodgers, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. CJ Stroud didn't get that opportunity. CJ Stroud came right in when the fire was hot, and he came into an organization that has been known, the Texans, and come on, fans, y'all know this. The Texans have been a black eye of the NFL for quite some time, especially those last 2 years when we had David Culley and Lovie Smith. And CJ Stroud didn't come in here and made it, it wasn't sunshine and rainbows and lollipops here in Houston. No, it was a lot of doom. It was a lot of gloom. It was a lot of overreactions. It was a lot of, oh, well, can this work? Will this work? Will that work? Will this work? Sure, the hiring of DeMeco Ryans took away maybe some of that black cloud that was hanging over here. But it wasn't necessarily, we didn't know it was going to be like this fast. We were expecting a 5-win season. Other national media people thought we were going to be absolute doo-doo. So Jordan Love is going to enter this Green Bay Packers team. He's got everything else that he basically needed. He's got a good running game in Aaron Jones. He's got decent receivers. Look, he had a great year, 32 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, compared to his third year in the league to a rookie in C.J. Stroud, who had about 23 touchdowns and I think it was 5 or 6 interceptions, 4,100 passing yards. That's not so bad for a rookie that just came into the league, thrown into the fire, thrown into a very heavy Kyle Shanahan, Bobby Slowick, Gary Kubiak style playbook that we know is very difficult to grasp. CJ Stroud came in here and did his thing. He is deservingly the answer to the question of what quarterback you'd want to start a franchise with outside of Patrick Mahomes. I think it is clear that CJ Stroud is the second choice by far. I don't think no one else really comes close. I could agree with other answers, but when you're looking at by far the best one outside of Mahomes to start a franchise with, it's got to be CJ Stroud. As always, guys, go Astros, go Rockets, go Texans. You have a blessed day.